This video is brought to you by Miniature Market. Thousands of board games, miniatures, and paints, discount prices at miniaturemarket.com. Hi everybody, it's your old pal Rob. Today we're going to be looking at a game that really caught me off guard. It's from Nightingale Games. It is called City of Demons. Now what could this mean? There's only one way to find out. Let's go down to the table and check this one out. This is a very long board, so I'm going to try to fit everything in here so you kind of get a brief overview. I'm not going to explain everything. Your whole thing is you are trying to conquer each one of these areas to get to the control room and activate. Your opponent is trying to do the same thing. There is a solo variant where you can play against an automatic player, and there are certain things that you'll do, but we're not going to explain that here. You're going to start the game with on your board here with 3 health, 1 junk. You're saying, oh, what do I need junk for? Well, you need junk, trust me. There are info tokens that you're going to be trying to get. They're very important. Oh, not info. These are beacons. I'm sorry. And also, there are info tokens. These are very important as well because they are going to help you do certain things. Increase your health and invade demons. Demons, you say. Yeah, not only are you trying to race up this board, but you are trying to evade demons. Okay, now if you're at this first area, you are going to roll each one. As you can see, you get these big dice and you are progressively going up these dice. They have all kinds of different symbols on them, and we'll explain each one. This one, for instance, okay, means I'm going to get two junk, which would be great, but the problem is with that also there is a symbol for radiation, which means I would lose 1 health. Now, that's not good, okay? Losing health really stinks because if you get too far, you're going to get stunned and you're going to go back and you're going to lose stuff, okay? And you're going to have to start all over again. So you have to make a decision. Do I want to press forward? Okay. Do I want to try to use one of these abilities? And that's what these beacons are going to be for. If you have a beacon, oh, wow, okay, so I took that 1 health loss, no problem. Okay. I'm going to come down here, pay the 1 beacon, okay? And what that's going to do is bring me back to full health. But the problem is you can't go forward unless you get the arrow that moves you forward, okay? That is not going to help you, okay? So you have to have that arrow. That means that you can go in and you can get a beacon, but you have to roll it. So you're here and you may have lost that health and say, well, you know, I'm going to stay here. And then your opponent will go. If you ever want to, you can always go back to camp. Okay. You can go back to full health. Okay. You can dump off your junk and stuff like that. And you can take and use junk to get gear cards. Okay. And you're going to pull 2 gear cards and you're going to pay that junk. You're going to decide which one you're going to keep. Now these gear cards are going to help you, and their cost is how much junk they're going to be. So you're going to want to take a look and possibly fix this gear. I'm going to pay the 1 junk and have this discard to regain 2 health, but not above your maximum. Okay, that's good. Discard to re-roll a die. These things are going to come in handy, and you want to get these because you are never going to make it all the way through without getting some gear cards, and you are going to need gear cards. And there's all kinds of stuff. There's cool things like this. You could pay 5 to get this maintenance android. Can take 5 damage from demons. Now, as you roll, you're going to run into demons, and that's what a demon is. And for each demon, you are going to take, you're going to lose 2 health. So you also have to figure out how you are going to mitigate that too, because there are certain things that you can trade in that will mitigate, or you'll have certain cards that will prevent you from taking any damage when you roll that. So for instance, we're here and we want to roll and, oh, okay, well, we got an info. That's great. because you start piling up your info, you can start, and I'll move the camera here so you can see down here, you can start to maximize your health. So now you start having 6 health, you can stay in a spot and take some chances. Also, you are going to want to pay it, and you're going to pay info to move that up each time. As much info as you can get, 5 info, well, that's going to be a demon evasion. So if you roll a demon evasion, it automatically cancels one of them. So you're constantly trying to build this up to get to the control room to activate. And the only way you are going to activate is if you pay the cost in beacons, and that's 5 beacons. So you can sit here all day and roll, and yeah, you got a bunch of junk, you got radiation, but oh, well, hey, this one here, you're going to take an info, but you're going to turn around and you're going to go back. Okay, so it's not easy. You are constantly trying to get the beacons and make that move here, hopefully roll the correct die to get to the control room so you can activate it with your 5 beacons and win the game. Good luck. It's not easy, but boy is it fun. Also, there is a swamp. You can go underground instead. So if you start at your camp and you want to go underground, well, guess what? You can roll this die here. Sometimes it's got good things. A lot of times it's got a lot of bad stuff. It's a lot of risk and reward going underneath the tunnel, because you're not going to take as bad as a beating as you would hope. But if you're able to mitigate things and be able to have the right gear and everything else that you need, it's all going to pay off in the end. And there are tons of fantastic cards. So this game just has an unbelievable amount of replayability. The AI works really, really well. It actually puts you under a lot of pressure. And this is just a lot of fun. Okay. So you are just constantly going to be trying to do this, and you are a runner trying to get there. On your turn, like I said, there are a couple things that you're going to do. You can decide to either enter a location or go through the underground tunnel, which I don't suggest. City levels 1 to 5. Swamp. Move to the outer perimeter and roll that swamp die. Like I told you, not really thing. Or go back to the camp and gain a junk. Stay or draw a new gear card. Try to complete that with as much info as you possibly can. And the end of the turn, you're going to be converting those beacons and things like that to try to help yourself get better and better, so each run becomes progressively farther until you can finish it. The real pain in the neck are these damn demons. You run into them at the wrong time, and if you can't mitigate them, you are going to be in trouble. The rule book is nice and clean. It's only about 11 pages. The nice thing about it has a nice summary, tells you everything that you need to do and what to look out for. You never die, you get stung. You set to 1 health, you go back, you discard 2 junk and discard 1 beacon. And you know, there are penalties for for pushing too hard. Really a lot of fun, and something that you need to check out. And that is City of Demon. Let's go up top and get my final thoughts on this. The thing I love about this, and the thing that really sits out for me, is how you are going about it and rolling those dice and taking a chance, and you're kind of pushing your luck a little bit. You are going to get destroyed. The smart thing is trying to get what you can, get back, try to build up, try to build yourself up to keep taking that step. But sometimes you just keep taking that step and you don't get the benefit of being able to go back and take your trash back or your salvage back, and trade that in, and some of the other stuff that you have to do to create items, because those items really help you. And getting additional health, you know, getting the scavenge tokens and so forth and so on, and just working your way through it to get to that final room. Is really a lot of fun. It's great with 2 players. My son and I were messing with it because it was something I could teach to him quickly, and it was just a lot of fun. this is a great little game that people are I think are kind of sleeping on. But I'm going to tell you this much: I really enjoy this. Very thematic, works very well. You're the runner in the tribe, and you are trying to figure it out. And boy, this is just fun. The solo is even just as good. So definitely go check this out. It's from I can't believe I did that. I was sitting there like that for half the time. From Nightingale Games, and from Jim DeBow, brilliant guy. Just made a great game. Definitely check this out. Don't mind me turning the box sideways. It doesn't matter which way you turn this. This is fun no matter how you look at it. Until next time, it's your old pal Rob. We'll see you soon, everybody.